going so far up here?
It's going really well. The weather's been a great change for us, great environment, opportunity for our team to grow closer, and we get weather like this, and it just invigorates our guys in the middle of camp.
Are there any lessons from last camp they're able to implement this time around?
Just bring your air mattress. Don't expect the unexpected here in terms of just being out in the open right now. So, but no, I mean everything's been pretty consistent from just being here a second year. We've been able to adapt a little bit and clean some things up in terms of our operation. So it's been really good.
Because Kenny talked operation-wise, it is kind of hard to coach football. One field, meeting rooms, not like they're back in the valley. How much prep goes into that?
Yeah, what's funny is I've been coaching a while, and first probably 15 years of my career, 12 years of my career was not a whole lot big departure from this, but when you have all the technology and you have all the resources back on campus and you have such a great setting that you have everything that you need to get your team prepared. When you're on campus and you come out here, you got some things you got to adapt a little bit, but it's good. It's good to have to manage the process a little bit different, and puts the onus on us to be a little bit more organized in terms of how we're teaching and the information that we're getting our guys. So it's challenging, but at the same time, it's fruitful for us.
Kenny was talking about improvement in the linebacking core. Can you kind of talk about that?
Yeah, we got a lot of experience there. You got a lot of guys who've started a lot of football games. I'd love to do a study of how many guys have actually started games, at that position for us at linebacker. So, you got 5 or 6 guys, and then we have some talented younger guys that are going to push those guys who've played so much. So just that experience and just that comfort level being out on the field, and it's really going to show once we get to game one more than any time else.
What about Keyshawn Elliott in particular impresses you?
His leadership, his quiet confidence. He really does. You don't see many guys. A lot of guys like to say, and it's kind of a deflect mechanism that I lead by example, but he really does. He's the first guy in the building every day. He just has a process that he manages to get prepared, and it really sets the tone for the rest of the room. And it really it makes the competition in that room that much tighter.
What kind of progression have you seen from Cyrus from spring practice until now?
Yeah, I mean he's just learning the defense. The other guy has a lot of experience, played a lot of football. He's a natural football player. He's very instinctive. He's great off the field and in the locker room. Really never has a bad day. He's not up and down and is in his maturity or emotional level. So just his consistency, that's just something that just brings just more personality, more depth, more strengths to our linebacker room.
What have you seen out of Jeff Clark? He seems like a guy he's always in tune and he's pretty happy all the time. And
yeah, he's a character. He's a lot of fun to have in the locker room. He brings this kind of a lightheartedness to the room, and but he's a really good player, and he does some really, really good things. And you're talking about a guy who's played a lot of football in his career, and it's funny, I was just talking to him after practice, and he's really hard on himself when he makes mistakes. And he's just like, I'm a 5th-year senior, I should be making the, it's really, I keep telling our defense, it's about progress, it's not about perfection, it's about growth. And if you're expecting perfection, I mean, there's no there's nothing that'll kill joy more than expectations. You know what I mean? So I just say, listen, just have fun, guys. Have fun and continue to progress, and you're going to get to where you're supposed to be.
How are you doing with just taking the ball away or getting your hands on balls and things that you wanted to be able to do there?
Yeah, we're doing a great job. We've really been aggressive attacking the football. Not so much today. We had kind of a down day in terms of getting the ball out, but it's just an emphasis that we make, and we count them. We have competitions with it daily and over the course of camp, so the guys can see how many attempts they've had, how many takeaways, how many times they've actually got the ball out or actually recovered a fumble or got an interception. So trying to find different creative ways to emphasize the importance of not only tackling and the fundamentals and learning the defense, but ultimately our job on defense is to keep people from scoring and getting the ball back to the offense.
Who's doing good in that?
I was just going to ask that
Keith
question.
Abney or Alford or somebody?
Kavion Thunderbird,
Really?
just recently, last 3 practices, he's been a turnover machine. We've had several guys we had Tony and Kuba have a pick today. I know we had another interception today. It slips my mind who had it, but yesterday we had Shamari
Keith.
Simmons. Keith Abney had one today. Great one in the red zone here. Thanks for a reminder. Yeah, so we're just, we have a lot of guys, and, we're not going live either. I mean, we've had several times we've gotten to the quarterback, and when you start hitting the quarterback, bad things happen. And, our defensive line is doing a really good job of continuing to develop their pass rush and getting in the backfield and finishing on the quarterback. And these quarterbacks, they have ability to improvise, and having those type of quarterbacks and getting those looks every day is invaluable.